So we moved to Rockaway Beach 4 years ago and bought our first house. And my dream always has been to own a bookstore. I just grew up going to bookstores and I love them. I desperately always wanted a like reading window, like a window seat you read in. And then when I was older, I went to these bookstores and I was like, you can just get lost in them. Like it's a magical, wonderful place where you meet so many wonderful people. But then we moved here and there was no bookstore, and it seemed like a great place to maybe try it. A year ago ish, November of last year, we signed a lease and we're like, all right, let's give it a shot. Let's try. 3 months later, we were ready to open.
And talk to me about February 1st. I assume there were some sleepless nights beforehand and prepping and planning. And how did that day feel?
Oh, it was so good.
Looking back, it was better than
it was such a great day.
We were opening a small business in Rockaway in February, so we were like, well, let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
And the community really responded. Everybody came in. There wasn't a lot to do in February.
No.
A lot of businesses closed because they're seasonal.
Yeah.
And so for the first 7 weeks, we got an actual taste of what running the bookstore would be like before we closed. We were making bookstore friends. People were connecting with each other.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have any Wi-Fi, so we have this like unplugged feeling of like it's a community space. You're supposed to come in, read, chat with somebody, get a coffee, whatever. And that's what's kind of kept us going through the rest of it after we had to close down and reopen in a staggered way, was that we had at least 7 weeks of like it was working and this is what we want to get back to.
Fast forward from February 1st to around March 15th, when the city gives the ordinance that small businesses have to close, non-essential small businesses. How did you guys take the news then?
We did pick a space that was small enough that we knew we could afford it. If like most small businesses, the first few years weren't very lucrative. Mm-hmm. So in some ways we were prepared.
Right.
We were prepared financially to take that hit. I think it was more the emotional part that was hard to take, because just months and months, years really of work just being like shut down.
And what day did you guys actually reopen again?
June 1st, maybe?
I think, yeah.
For window service. So we
only
converted our
curbside.
door. Yeah, only curbside. We converted our door into an open up window.
Uh-huh.
With a little table that folds down, and we do curbside pickup. And so we had to pivot pretty quick because we were just going to be a used bookstore, whatever we got, come in and see it. And so we pivoted to going online. So we like most of our stock's online. We can mail order. We can, send anywhere in the United States, which was not the original dream. It was come in, get the experience in a book. And all of a sudden we had to go online, which was very different from what we had imagined.
This community is awesome, and people come together to help each other and support one another. And we are so proud to be business owners in that community. And we are here for anyone who needs support like that. And we will continue to support people the way we have, and in any other new ways we can think of.